Welcome back, guys. CraigHowToPest.com. We have another product today for you, and it's Friday. It's Friday. Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care. It's Friday. It's Friday. Raise them up high, way up in the sky. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah. Roundup, aquatic and terrestrial. You guys that know Roundup, love it or hate it, it works. It kills those weeds. So most of you use the Roundup on land. Well, Roundup has a aquatic product also. So it's aquatic and it's terrestrial. Terrestrial meaning on land, any weeds on land or earth or soil, things like that. It's got stipulations how you can use it. It's got a broad array of different types of weeds and organisms that it does take care of. It is a post-emergent. So what does that mean? It means you can't, basically the weeds have to be showing. And the more they're showing, the better with most of the weeds that this kills on there. When you use this product, it has a bunch of different concentrated mixes and application rates. So you're going to have to read the label. Like we've said before, the label either on howtopest.com where you can blow it up and read it in a bigger format, or you can get on Roundup's site and you can do it on their label also. But they do have the label in a book form right here. It's really hard to read because it's a lot of information in small print. So that being said, when you apply this in water or weeds on land, what you're trying to do is hit most of the surface of the weed. And when you use this, you need to use it with a suffocant. What is that? You guys are probably going, you guys that aren't weed guys and you don't use weed control products all the time, you probably have no idea what a suffocant is. But basically what it is, it's another product that gets added with this in your mix tank. And instead of allowing that formulation, if you were to just use it as a Roundup and spray it on the leaf of a plant and it kind of stays right there, the suffocant is going to make it spread throughout the leaf. So it's going to give you a broader range of control over that leaf, helping the plant to basically soak it in, ingest it more, and get it into the root system, and ultimately killing off the weed that you're trying to go after. That being said, with Roundup, it is not a, I can't think of the word I want to use right now, but it's going to kill whatever it touches. So you don't want to get, it's a non-selective. That's what I want to get at. It's not a selective herbicide. So being a non-selective means that whatever you spray, you're most likely going to wipe out. So if you have fruit trees, plants you don't want to get, then don't spray it on that. Now, as far as the water goes, you're hitting plants that have come up out of the water. You can't hit them below the surface. It's just like on land. You can't hit them below the soil. It's not going to work. Now you're going, but I'm putting a chemical in water, and what about fish? What about birds? Well, if you read their label, it says that it's not toxic to birds, fish, and things that are going to be around the water. That being said, I want a preference. If you spray any product, Roundup, any pesticide that we have on howtopest.com, you got to wait till it's dry. In the wet form, if your dog comes up and chows on that weed that you just sprayed, you're going to hurt your dog. I mean, it could be as mild as just the vomiting and you get away with that. He gets it out of his system, or you could kill the dog. So you need to make sure you keep animals and pets away from areas that you're going to treat until it's dry. If a rain is coming, rainfall, heavy rains, or sprinklers are coming on, you're going to want to shut sprinklers off if you use it. You can't control the rain, so just know if the forecast is predicting rain, you don't want to spray this product because it's going to wash it off. It's going to make you have to reapply. How you treat the leaves of the plants or the weeds you're going after, it's until wet. You do not want this until runoff. You don't want it dripping off the plant. That's too much. Plus, you're contaminating other areas besides the target weed or organism you're going after. As far as we already kind of went over this, the birds and the fish in the water. The plants have to be out of the water. You want to treat that. You want to make sure it dries. I know you can't control birds from coming down and landing on the weeds per se, but you're not getting a lot of birds that are on weeds. It's going to be more like on your bushes and plants. So in the water, this is probably not going to come into play. Mixed rates go very low to very high. They're saying if you have very dense brush or weeds that you're going to want to use the higher rate. But this label is very extensive. It goes on and on and on. It's one of the longest labels that I've come across. It's way more detailed in a weed killer like Roundup and an organism killer than it is like a general, for instance, like a general pesticide. So this label will answer any questions that I'm not answering. This comes in, and I'm not sure, so I kind of want to look at the bottle, but I think it's 2 gallons. I don't know. Oh yeah, 2.5 gallons. So this is a 2.5 gallon container, very heavy. If you look at the side, I don't know if the camera can get this, but it has a mix rate on there right there to show you how much you've dumped out when putting it into whatever your choice of application equipment is. Application equipment, it can go all the way down from hand pump sprayers, backpack sprayers, all the way up to tank sprayers and aerial sprays. This also can go into certain type of systems that are in the ground already, where you're putting this in the system and it's basically putting this out. I can't think what they're called, but most of you aren't going to use it that way. If you are, it's on the label of how to use it. It tells you how to use every piece of equipment that you may choose to use, what you can and cannot use. But Roundup Aquatic Terrestrial, they've basically just taken the Roundup and actually made it a little safer, where it can be put in bodies of waters, lakes, ponds, right-of-ways, you name it. It's pretty much on this label and how to use it. So if you have any questions on Roundup Aquatic Terrestrial, reach out to us. We'd love to help you with that. But again, it's going to be on this label. There's a lot of stuff I'm not going to cover because it's got way too much information, but it is on the label, and the label is king. So if the label says no, then it's a no-go. You cannot use that Roundup. Yo, man, I should have been a rapper. Okay. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. We hope that these videos are informational. I know that you've seen my rapping. They're probably not much entertainment-wise, but it is what it is. So enjoy your Friday. That's when this video is being put out. Craig, howtopest.com. Thanks, guys. Take care.